and that's just awful things. All right, the other thing going on is we have a storm coming. What's your plan? How are we going to survive this storm? We have a big storm coming to the East Coast at the moment.
I got a text from Hudson. Like shout out to Hudson.
Yeah, he was on the podcast last week.
Are you prepared for the storm?
He's checking in on you. That's very nice.
I appreciate the effort, but like I was like, what?
Are you prepared for the storm?
Are you ready for the storm? Like shout out to my best bro Hudson.
He didn't text me that. That's not fun.
I mean, like, it's so nice, but like he got me. I wasn't. I mean, like, it's just a storm. Like,
yeah. I mean,
I don't want to sound like a dick because like I really appreciate the effort.
It's a nice thing to say.
It was more the text was more concerning than the storm. Like I was not thinking about it.
Is there going to be a major problem or something like that? I was like,
I think it's like a bit. I mean, I don't really know, but I wasn't that worried about it. I feel like if it was really that bad, I would have heard a little bit more about it.
It's like 6 to 12 inches apparently, like a lot of high winds.
Oh, that's nothing. 6 to 12
inches is a lot. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a lot of snow, but it's not like I'm not gonna die in my house.
No, you're
6
not.
to 12 inches.
No. But yeah.
Like worst case scenario, I'm stuck in my house for a day, honestly. And probably not.
It's like I was gonna leave anyway.
Yeah, exactly. No, this is the thing. It's like oh my god, it's not the snow, it's the cold.
Yeah, that's
the problem is it's gonna be so cold on today's Saturday, like Sunday and Monday, or I guess it would be Monday because the snow's coming tomorrow. Anyways, the point is it's so cold, it's like it's gonna freeze into ice. But like the snow, it's like it's not a big deal. You know, you just get a plow and you can drive. Well, especially now, everyone here is all-wheel drive cars, or I would hope they do.
The really big problem though is like people who haven't been in situations like for the longest time I thought like, oh, it's not that hard to drive in the snowy roads. But I'll tell you, I went to practice for sports. Yeah. The last big storm that we had in New York that no one was prepared for, and it actually paralyzed the roads. People were spinning out all over the place. It took me like a normal a 25 to 30 minute drive. It took me like 3 hours to get home. It was insane. And from there on, I was like, okay, I now understand. And
you just have to. You just have to drive slow. Like if you drive slow,
but there were people who were spinning out like every 7 feet. Like it was ridiculous. Yeah. And like roads were closed and everything else like that. But that was back in November. People are like over preparing for this storm, especially in New York, because like there's a lot. If you don't know, there was a lot of people who got in like a lot of trouble for like effing up that badly. Like some guy got fired for it from in New York City, and it was like, yeah, it was a whole big thing. So now everyone's like, we're gonna like deploy like 30,000 pounds of salt and 20 trucks per foot to like make sure everything's okay.
We have 1,000 tons for every human being in the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Nope. Everyone will be covered in salt.
Just rolling in salt. Yeah, and like you have the
to absorb the snow.
You have like the governor who's like doing a press conference in his jacket out in front of like a scene with all like the trucks behind him. It's like we are prepared for the storm. We have multiple tactical forces in place to combat the oncoming snowstorm. So please stay safe. Don't go on the roads. Yeah, but also shout out people who actually have to like drive anywhere or go to work or anything like that.
Well, Marlon can't again, so I don't think anyone has to go. I hope not.
Possibly, it's possible. Federal workers don't have to go to work. So
if you work, what if you're like a broker? Does it close? Is the stock market closed?
Yeah, for MLK Day, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was closed for anything.
Closed on Saturdays and Sundays, right? I think so.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm assuming Martin Luther King Day is a national holiday, right? Well, it doesn't close on oh my god, I don't think it closes on Columbus Day. There's like a certain day. I was like really surprised the stock market didn't close. I can't remember when though.
Are you one of those kids who does like stock investing things?
Yeah, sort of. Not really. I'm not like everyone's like, oh, I gotta check my stocks, guys. Oh,
Oh, that's like one of those like those are one of those like only in Chappaqua things.
$10. I gotta check my stocks.
Yeah, like people are like, I'm doing Bitcoin, and then like that kind of thing. Like, there's this kid who was like,
oh my god, I checked Bitcoin recently. It's literally at like 4K. Oh, worse, oh my god, $3,600.
But
that
like,
is
then
horrible.
there's a point where it's like
I remember every
it was like
classroom.
18K.
Yeah, No, I remember like every lunchroom discussion like somehow delved into Bitcoin because it was like such a thing.
Yeah, like that was like a year ago.
Yeah, I remember it was
A
like
little over a year
everyone
ago.
would just talk about Bitcoin because it was just like it was this huge thing.
Like people were like millionaires overnight. It was just like,
The crypto guys, you gotta invest in the crypto. I
hey,
remember
hey,
that.
hey,
It was, like, always
Bitconnect.
when you invest like 5 cents into Bitcoin.
Next
That
day
was
you
so
got
fun.
$5,000, and then so anyway, I don't know how like I talk about the storm got involved into to Bitcoin, but that's just for the win when Zach comes on. All right, that's about it for us. We have an incredibly long show today. Sorry about that. We'll be back next week.